TV 1061, conceptualizing your ideas across the world and beyond.
Welcome to another wonderful show of Talk Show Kings. I'll be hosting tonight along with my other kings. But before we get started, we would like to give a shout out to our executive producer, who is Mr. Felix Washington. Shouts out to Felix. Y'all want to give Felix a shout out?
Shout out to Felix and Marcus Gibbons back there.
Absolutely, because this thing could not happen without Marcus Gibbons. Shout out to Marcus as well. Before we get into the show, I want the other two kings to introduce themselves, starting to my right with Doc.
This your boy Doc, coming at you from Douglasville, Georgia, having big fun on TV 1061, born and raised in the A. West
Absolutely.
I'm King Sarkar from Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston.
Yes, sir.
In the building.
And I'm Lundy, King Lundy, also Minister Lundy, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, by way of Macon, Georgia. I got some heat on that one. So I'm from Macon, but I've been living in Atlanta for all my life, so I'm an AT alien by way of Macon, Georgia. But thanks for tuning in. Another great show we got set for tonight. But the main topic that's been hitting the news, Doc, is this Popeye's chicken and Chick-fil-A. Have you all had Chick-fil-A or Popeye's chicken yet?
Man, before the show, I actually tried to pull up in the Popeye's drive-thru. I think on the sign it said, sorry rider sandwiches, or we'll try again later. I'm like, you know, then I tried to get something else. It ran out of fries. I'm like,
But they've been out like all week, because my wife and I visited one near our house, and they've been out since like Thursday.
yeah.
You know, no more chicken. Have you ever tried it yet?
Yes. I'm an avid Chick-fil-A fan. I go to Chick-fil-A quite often because of that frosted lemonade. It's
Absolutely,
like
absolutely. Now,
But,
Doc,
I'm a fan
coming
of chicken
from
sandwiches
you,
as well.
and I want you to tell our audience, not putting you on the spot,
It's all good.
Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
In my opinion,
Right.
Chick-fil-A got Popeyes beat hands down. The meat from Popeyes is better, but the bread and that sauce ain't about none in my opinion. But you can keep both of them. I would prefer to go to Sweet Lounge, over there right across the street from the aquarium. I'm just saying, that's me. Or if I'm gonna go fast food, I'm gonna do Wendy's chicken sandwich, because I'm gonna add bacon and mushroom to it, but that's how I do it.
Right, and I heard Wendy's was pretty good
Yeah,
too.
that chicken sandwich, add
Yeah.
some bacon and mushroom to
Yeah,
it, that chicken sandwich
yeah.
chain. But you know, everybody talking, I think it was more media, more Facebook hype than anything else.
Yeah, because I did go and have both sandwiches. I think the Popeyes chicken was okay. I like the crunch and the crush to it,
Exactly.
but that was just about it.
So
Exactly.
you had the actual sandwich?
Yeah, I had the extra sandwich, and
See, we didn't wait long.
absolutely. And I think, like Doc said, the media build it up, you know, so much, but hands down, Chick-fil-A definitely was the best sandwich to me. Chick-fil-A, the only thing I hate about Chick-fil-A is they don't open on Sundays.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, because that was my next
Well, on the
second
Sabbath, we
option after I
rest.
left.
Yeah, absolutely.
After I left Popeyes earlier, I was like, oh, let me go to Chick-fil-A, and then I was like, damn, I forgot they're open on Sundays.
But you gotta think about
yes.
this too, customer service.
Yeah.
At Popeyes, it's like, I don't know if they don't go through customer service training or not,
Yeah.
but they will get sarcastic with you in a minute.
They will.
At Chick-fil-A,
Yes, they will.
man, them people don't play. They outside in the rain
Yeah,
with them
yeah.
little computers,
Absolutely.
man, making sure everything is right to the T. I mean, their customer service makes you want to go there. I want to
Absolutely.
give a shout out to Shamika White. Thank you for joining us.
Hey,
and
Shamika.
Angie and Jody, want to give a shout out to you two cats for joining us as well. If y'all had the sandwich, let us know what you think.
Absolutely.
And if you're in Atlanta, check out Sweets Lounge.
Check it out. I personally have never went to Chick-fil-A and they've ever ran out of chicken.
Right.
Never.
Chick-fil-A said that. Like Popeyes said something to the effect of, we don't. People still need to eat on Sunday, and then Chick-fil-A hit back with, we don't run out of chicken. We don't run out of chicken.
Absolutely.
Wow,
They never ran out of chicken. So I will always, as a matter of fact, I may go to, no, I can't go
it's
today.
Sunday,
Absolutely, it's Sunday. I keep forgetting it's Sunday. But you know, your comments, we want to hear them. You know, this Popeyes, Chick-fil-A thing, it's still in the news, it's still going. So give us a comment and let us know what you think.
Give Atlanta based restaurants some love, because I ain't trying to be funny, but okay, Chick-fil-A did start here.
Yeah,
So I ain't throwing no shots.
Thank you, Mr. Caffrey.
But on that same note, come on, we got so many great restaurants here.
We do.
And to me, it seems more media hype than anything else. I mean,
yeah.
Popeyes got like estimated $25.5 million in free advertisement
Yeah,
from this nonsense.
yeah.
Really? I mean, but places like Jay's closed down. Jay's Kitchen has some great food over there off Cascade. Man, Jay's, hey, I'm telling you, the food was off the chain.
Yeah,
and now they closed down.
Yeah.
They closed
You know,
down.
there's something else now, though.
No, I didn't know that. I was told they just, the doors
No. They open up and there's something else because my wife and I was there, I guess about 2 months ago, and they had the most wonderful shrimp, jumbo shrimp, colossal
There
shrimp.
was still Jay's at that time. I was there about a month and a half ago.
So they recently closed?
Yes.
Okay, then they closed in because this was around the time that, oh, no.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And that
Is
food's
that
off the
right?
chain. Yeah.
Yeah, great food.
Yeah, exactly.
Great
And you can get
food.
food there too.
Yeah,
Not that you would,
absolutely.
not that you would.
Yeah. When
Yeah,
you
but-
told me that, that's one of the reasons why I went over there. And I told my wife, I said, we got to go about this place that Doc recommend. And it used to be Gladys Chicken and Waffles.
I was told that. I never
Absolutely.
went
It
over
used
there.
to be Gladys Chicken and Waffles.
I'm not a fan of
Yeah,
that.
then it became Jay's, and they got excellent food. I'm sorry, Jay, you all closed down, but
I
wherever
feel
you
you.
may go and you need for the minister to patronize you, then let us know.
Hey, let us know to talk your kings up so we can,
Absolutely.
give you a shout out for one.
Let us know.
But for two, so we can visit the establishment, because, I like to support businesses here in the A.
Absolutely.
Mika say she hadn't tried the Chick-fil-A sandwich, the Popeye sandwich, but she loves some Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. Hey, Chi-Chi, excuse me. I thought all you were off air. What? I thought you was off for the holidays. Nah, shawty, don't, excuse me. No, we don't take holidays. I don't take holidays
Yeah,
off. You know what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
yeah.
I don't even know when most holidays are.
We still got to work here on Talk Show.
Still got
I
to work.
feel we got to put it
Yeah.
in. Put it in. Because we still building up our audience and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if we take off, how y'all going to know what's going on out
That's
there? How y'all
right.
going to know what
That's
the kings
right.
think? You feel me? Oh, yeah, we spoke back already. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate all our regulars. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, we live through our comments.
Fan base
Yeah,
comments,
our fan
yes.
base is what makes us,
Absolutely.
We live
what
through
make
the
us pop.
customers, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And keep the comments coming. We're gonna put this we're gonna put this to bed. We want to know Popeye's chicken or Chick-fil-A. If you haven't tried it yet, then I'm thinking that Popeyes is saying that they're gonna start back here real soon. They didn't give a definite date, but they're supposed to start back. So if you didn't get a chance to get a sandwich here lately, just stay in the news and definitely follow Talk Show Kings, because we're going to have that for you to let you know what stores are having it and what stores aren't. So
feel you.
definitely comment and give us a blog call.
When you go to Popeyes and the drive-through lane is wrapped around the
Yes.
building out the street,
Yes.
so you get out and go in, and then that line is wrapped all up around through the restaurant, and I'm like, what in the goodness is going
Yeah.
on? And the sandwich was out about 6 months before it even became popular,
Yeah.
before it even
really?
blew up to it.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. While we here,
Yeah.
our Talk Show King fam, Casey Ragland, CD debuted this weekend.
Is
The
that
boy
right?
dropped the CD.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I want to give a shout out to Casey and say
Shouts
keep
out
doing positive
Casey,
things,
yeah.
and and make things happen, bro.
Yeah.
We glad to see you out there doing your thing. Real talk.
What else we got?
I wanted to give a comment about Whoopi Goldberg. Right?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, definitely.
So
Definitely.
I was watching whatever show that is. That
The
Whoopi
View.
on. No, that's The View?
Yeah.
The Whoopi? Okay,
Yeah.
The View.
Uh-huh.
And the ladies got onto Whoopi because Whoopi said that if a woman hits a man, she should expect to be hit back.
Wow.
Every other woman was giving her mad flack off of that.
Right.
Like, if a woman hit a man, she's not big enough, strong enough to hurt him,
Right.
so he shouldn't hit her. If a woman, unless a man's life is in danger, he shouldn't hit. Now, on a certain extent, I understand what you're saying, because most women are not big enough and strong enough to hurt a man.
Right.
But on that same note, you can't use that to say you're just gonna beat on somebody.
Right.
If you don't want to get hit, don't hit.
Right.
I mean, if the conversation's getting that heated where you feel like you need to lay hands, then you need to walk off. You need to calm down. You know, if the conversation is too deep for you or whatever.
Right.
But you don't hit anybody and expect not to get hit back. You know,
Right.
I mean, unless it's your child and you're giving some kind of discipline. But you know, an adult, really? Come on.
So basically what she was saying, so I can get this right, if a man hits her, no, if she hit a man, she don't think that the man should hit her back, or she's saying like, well, if you hit him, he should have the right to hit you back.
Not he should,
Right.
but if he does, you should be prepared for it.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
you know, she not advocating men to start hitting women.
Right,
But on that
right,
same note,
right,
she's saying
right.
that women shouldn't hit men. You teach everybody don't hit. I agree with her 100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
You know,
on that.
because
Yeah.
if you ever been in an abusive relationship as a man, for one, it's embarrassing. You don't want to go out telling people that, you know, your woman's hitting on you or whatever.
Right.
But for two, it's like you know this person is physically inferior to you. So you don't want to knock their head clean off. But on the same note, you want them to stop being violent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
and it seems to me that the better the man is, the more he will get that physical abuse. Like
Yeah.
if a woman knows a man would clean her clock, 9 times out of 10, she's not going to hit him.
Right.
But if the man is like rubbing her feet and cooking and, you know, cleaning up the
Yeah.
house and just trying to, you know, do his best to spoil her rotten, seem like she'll embarrass him in public, seem like she'll, you know, whoop his ass at times,
Yeah,
she'll
yeah.
cuss him out, you know what I'm saying? She'll demean him. It's like, you know, if you want to be a good dude, nice guys finish last.
Absolutely. So she used that as his weakness, because a lot of women will learn a man's weakness and use that against him to car. You ever experience that, or just know somebody that, you know, oh, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
But the good guys, it seems like,
those are the ones
you
that
know,
get, those are the ones that can take advantage.
Exactly.
You know.
get dogged out. I've experienced a lot of relationships with friends and some family that the husband can be just like Doc said, all that and then some, but still is like the low man on the totem pole when it comes to respect, especially out in public.
Them the ones who get cheated on.
Especially out in public.
Alphonse, glad to see you made it. Angie said she said that women shouldn't expect not to get hit. I think that's the same thing I said.
Right.
Long gone are the days when men wouldn't hit women. I don't think there was ever a day when men wouldn't hit women. I really
Yeah.
don't. I think that we have this fictitious dream of the good old days, and the good old days just didn't exist. I mean, men treated women. I was watching Little. I was watching Andy Griffith when I was little, and I distinctly remember the woman was talking to Andy because he was the sheriff, and she said, complained about her husband,
Right.
and he said, well, he don't do this and he don't do that and he don't beat you much.
Yeah.
He said, and I asked my mama,
Right.
I like, mama,
Yeah.
how much is it okay to beat somebody?
Right.
She was like, you don't beat people.
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
beat people.
Yeah.
But it caught me off guard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't beat you much, and this was on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't beat you much.
I think a lot of families has that person in the history in their families that abuse has taken place, and a lot of times that abuse is swept under the carpet and to say the embarrassment for the family.
Exactly.
They'll never tell anybody.
Exactly.
Never know. Never know.
And then for the guys that do get abused, it's embarrassing. Like
Exactly.
you said earlier, like you
Yeah.
can't go around saying, "Oh, my girl abusing me." You get laughed at.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
like you.
Exactly.
You,
I've even heard some men, like a guy say, I've taken anger management 6 times.
Yeah.
But in one of my anger management classes, one of the guys was like, you know, he gets so mad when she hits him, but he can't hit her back. And he started crying. And one dude was like, if she beat on you, you deserve it. I was like, wow, so he deserve it because he won't fight? Because he don't want to fight his woman, he deserve it. Well, he was getting in trouble at work. He was fighting people at work. 'Cause
Right.
he get
right.
mad at home and come to work and take it out on the
Absolutely,
dudes.
Yeah. Absolutely. And there's a lot of men that are in abusive relationship that are being on the opposite side of of the relationship, and they are getting hit, they are getting beat, they are getting abused, and like King Takar said, they feel embarrassed. I'm telling nobody, my wife beat me to death at night. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it sounds funny, but it's not. You know, because nobody should be doing
so we're not laughing at the abuse. It's just
it's just the whole little thought of it is funny. You know, because we're not 9 times out of 10 we're bigger than our women physically. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to, say that this little person is picking on me. I mean, really. I'm getting bullied by somebody smaller than me.
And you ever notice it seems like the smallest women in relationships are the feistiest ones.
Exactly.
Be the first one to fight and swing on
need a
somebody.
chair to stand up in your face and point.
We'll be the first one to swing on you.
And embarrass and act a daggone.
It's always the short ones and all that.
I got to give a shout out to Miss Janice Bridges Forts, the woman with the best shoe game I've ever seen. Queen Falcon. Janice shoe game is off the chain. I'm just saying. Her shoes ain't no joke. Okay.
All right, we're going to leave you with that right now. We're going to take a quick break to go pay some bills. But while we're paying these bills, stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're entertained to Talk Show Kings.
The Talk Show
Kings. We'll be back.
Hey, rappers.
Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Elmer Horn with Douglas County Sheriff's Office, and we're here at one of our communities, and Sheriff Pounds is here with us. And Sheriff Pounds is very involved in his communities, and he come out. We brought out our grill and our smoker so we can come out and help cook for this community. And Sheriff Pounds himself has come out and helped cook with us, and he's here to cook and help these folks today.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the programs that I call Taking My Community Back. If you don't get out there and get involved in your community, you ain't gonna be able to get it back. And the sad part about it, we losing our young men at such a pace that it's unreal. We got to come up with something that will help us with these children. Got to. So this is what I'm doing. I love it. I'm out here in the sun. It's hot, but like I said earlier, we're gonna do these until we get that gap between law enforcement and the community bridge. We're gonna bridge that gap because we're gonna get out of here, we're gonna shake hands, we're gonna find out if they got any kind of problem we can assist them with, and invite them to the sheriff's office and come to the roll call. Just come see what's going on at the office. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you, Sheriff Pounds. And like I said, this is just one of many events that we bring this grill out to help with our communities and get involved. I'm here today at one of our community outreach days with our sound truck. And our sound truck is used for just what you see. We come out to community days, we play loud music, and be able to just have a good time with it and enjoy our community. At a sheriff's office, you get to see us in a little different light. We're not always out there writing tickets or locking people up. We come out to your community day and be a part of your day and help you celebrate your community. And this is just one of the ways that we can do that, was with our sound truck. We're here today in one of our communities. We brought our ice cream truck out. A lot of people like to laugh when I say the sheriff's office owns an ice cream truck, but this is exactly what it's for, is we bring it out to our communities. We give away ice cream. We don't charge for the ice cream. The ice cream is free. And we have partners in our businesses in our community that help pay for the ice cream so that we can give it away for free. And we give it away. We go to schools. This is just one of many events that we bring our ice cream truck to. We go to the school systems. We come out to community days, block parties. We just come out and see you and help you enjoy and celebrate your community. Thank you.
back to Talk Show Kings, one of the favorite shows that you'll see on Sunday. We're going to knock power out the way, so stay tuned in every Sunday at 6:30 on TV 1061. Thank you for coming back to the show. The topic that we're speaking on is on the Whoopi Goldberg issues. I'm quite sure you've listened to the news and saw social media, and we're going to let Doc tell you what she said. What did she say, Doc?
Whoopi Goldberg said that a woman should not hit a man and not expect to be hit back. Now, she's not saying that a man should hit a woman.
Right.
But she's saying that nobody should hit nobody. And if you decide to ball up your fist or slap or whatever violent act you do toward a man, you might get it back because the days of chivalry are over.
Absolutely.
I don't even believe that there was a such thing as all that. I ain't trying to be funny, but yeah, there's never been these good old days to where, you know, all people were faithful to each other.
Right.
You know, I mean, nobody did this, that, and come on. All that's been some nonsense.
So women, when you hit a man now, you better get in his standing position. You better brace yourself, because you may have something coming back to you. And that's what we're saying. That's what Whoopi Goldberg said.
No, I was just going to say, because I ain't going to lie, because I'm a good dude, but if you take advantage of me and you decide you want to put your hands on me, you might not want to do that. You might not want to do that.
Depending on what day she catch you. Because I was told only a doormat can only take so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Tear up or something.
Absolutely, you know.
My thing is, if you feel like you need to beat on me, then we'll need to be together.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. You know, you need to go on your separate ways if you feel that, you know. Because I try to spoil my woman because she put up with me. I have a very, I have a very unique sense of humor, and there's other things about me that I feel like that my woman has to put up with. So, or she puts up with. So I want to treat her great because, you know, loving me ain't easy.
Right, absolutely.
But if she feel like, you know, she need to ball up her fist or something like that, then no, you need to go your way, I go mine, and we ain't got to talk no more.
Yeah.
You know?
That doesn't have to be the end result of being aggressive, fighting, the physical abuse.
Exactly.
And I can pretty much understand what Whoopi said, because men have taken so much abuse from women that goes unnoticed, or they don't put that on social media. You know, they don't put it on Facebook or Instagram that, well, I hit my boyfriend and my boyfriend hit me back.
Exactly.
Or I hit my husband and my husband hit me back.
Exactly.
They'll never say that. So women, stop. I mean, just like you don't want the man to hit you.
Exactly.
You know, I visited jails and I ministered in prisons. And when I speak to these gentlemen and to these men, hey, what you down here for? My girl, my wife. What you do? She hit me, I hit her back. First time a man put his hand on a woman, he's going to jail.
And that's another thing, like, man,
I don't agree with that either, though.
Yeah.
If I'm dealing with somebody, if I'm dealing with a female, once you put me in the system, once you get me locked up, I can't deal with you after that.
Yeah.
That just goes to show that you don't really care for me or you know, love me like you say you do.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing with the hitting, though, I mean, come on. I'm not your child. I was raised once, you know. I mean, I had a mother and a father, so I don't need, you know, I don't need to be raised. And 9 times out of 10, the thing that gets me is that it's usually a disagreement. It's like, both of y'all really want the same thing if y'all would listen to each other.
Right.
It's just your way of getting it is different than their way of getting it. So it shouldn't elevate to the nonsense.
Yeah.
You know, it really shouldn't. In my opinion, you know, I can only speak from my opinion. Because if you feel like, you know, if some people may like that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think, I don't want to be hit by no stretch of imagination, but I think if I was with a woman and she agreed with everything I say, it would be annoying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's crazy, like Doc said, a lot of people like it, and they even go to the point of what they call it nowadays, make-up sex. You get the argument, and y'all body slam each other through the walls and tear up the bedroom, and then 30 minutes later, you're in the bedroom loving on each other.
Yeah.
But just almost killed each other 15 minutes ago. Make up.
You can have good makeup sex from an argument.
Yeah.
to hit me.
Exactly,
We can talk about, craziness and get yelling at each other and, this, that, and the other. Your mama, well, your mama, don't be talking about mama, don't be talking about mama, blah, 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 blah. And, after a minute, things calm down and you get that little twinkle, like, girl, you look so good. You all riled up.
Oh, boy.
I need to start hitting you more. If you gonna do that,
I say argue. No, I don't attribute that to me, bro.
Yeah. Y'all shoot us some comments. We got to get comments, listeners and watchers. Send us comments. We thrive off your comments. Please send us comments. Chime in.
We really do.
And tell us what you all think.
Alphonse, I know you got something to say, bro. You always got something. Well, Audie at, man. Hey, well, Audie,
Family and friends, if you tuned into the show, I love to hear from you. Chime in. Actually, each one of us can give you a positive answer. So definitely come in and let us know what's on your mind, what you felt.
I don't know how positive my answer going to be, but I'll tell you what I'm thinking at the time.
Absolutely.
What I'm thinking at the time.
Do you feel that it's okay for a man, let me rephrase that, for a woman to hit a man and a man to get so angry that he hits her back? Because 9 times out of 10, if a man is angry, depending upon where he hits that woman at, he can knock her out of socket, he can break her jaw.
Yeah.
He
But
can,
see,
absolutely.
they usually show the one who's in the worst shape.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Left Eye and
Andre
Rison back in the day.
Right.
They didn't show how Andre Rison had whooped her butt.
They didn't. They didn't show that. They
But
never showed that.
They showed how she burned down the house.
Right.
And really, she put his shoes in the bathtub and tried to set the shoes on fire. She
Right.
wasn't trying to burn the
Right, she
whole
wasn't
house
trying to
down.
burn the house
Because she
down.
lived there. So who going to burn down the house you live
I
you live
remember
in?
at Plains, he bought himself like 20 pair of tennis shoes and didn't buy her one pair. So she got upset because he didn't buy her a pair of sneakers. So she was on, but what happened is when she ignited the fire in the tub, those rubber from the sneakers just
I said it go.
burned out of context and burned down $1 million house.
Alphonse says, my girl has heard stories about me lumping dudes up. She would be crazy to hit me. Well, I agree that she would be crazy to hit you whether she heard them stories or not. Because, like I said, 9 times out of 10, you bigger than her. I mean, she know that. She know that in a physical altercation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Why do women do it? Why?
I was gonna say because you still got those females that still want to try you, like they still gonna
Yeah,
try you.
yeah,
regardless,
yeah.
'cause they
Put their hand in your
know-
face,
'cause they
dig
know-
all the eyes, all
Yeah,
that.
but to tell you not gonna hit them back. Like I've dealt with some females in the past. They do all the points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You be like,
Hey,
come on, man,
I
get
saw
up.
on Facebook where this woman and the dude was in a car. They was a couple, and she started telling the dude how she had let another dude perform oral on her in his car.
Wow.
Of course, the camera blanked out, and you heard him cussing and stuff. But she was crying like, "I don't believe you put your hands on me." Really? Now I'm not saying it's right, but I do understand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I mean, come on. Domestic violence always been there, but there was a time when dudes, some still, do hit women. Or you shouldn't. That should be don't. It's just a typo. Yeah, don't hit women. I would disagree. I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there was domestic violence. There is. I don't think that I think the same ratio has been across the board. I think it's probably even less now. It's just now we know more because we have a bigger media stream. I mean, and then back in the day, a woman had to take that BS because women weren't working like they do now.
Yeah.
A lot of women were totally dependent on that man. So
absolutely.
whatever he did, she just dealt with because she didn't want to be homeless with kids and this, that, and that. I mean, so she put up with his BS. That's how I feel. That's what I think.
You 100% right. That's exactly how it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Women that were not independent financially, that is. Now, they were independent in the house doing, and I'll say this, doing things that women traditionally did, the clothes, taking care of the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you are
Dependent
and Mom, I hate to throw you out there like this, but my mom was 13 years old when she had me. So you got women that are 14 and 15 years old with 3 and 4 kids, pretty much with no education. Where are you gonna go? What you gonna do, Doc?
Exactly.
In the city where you're from, there's no jobs, you know, especially back then, you know, so you had to take whatever was dished out, you had to take, whether you was hitting somebody or not, you had to take, and not just the family right here, but say Skipper House, every other family was going through that. Not just at this address right here. Skipper House, it's going on right here. Skipper House, it's going on right here too. Same thing, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of people knew about it.
Yeah.
Angie says, I teach my sons not to hit women. However, if they trying to kill, got a knife or etc., knock her the F out. Mika say, I think if you hit, expect in return that golden rule. I feel you on that, Mika.
Right.
And I'm somewhat in agreement. I'm not going to hit. It's really going to take a lot for me to hit. I'm going to put it like that. Like, I'm going to run. I'm going to try to hold her. I'm going to do everything I can to try to avoid that. But it's only so much abuse anybody can take. There's only so much abuse anybody should take.
That's true.
Because in the end, we're all adults. We should be able to talk to each other and get through the nonsense.
Yeah.
This not Ike and Tina. Hey, and Tina was winning the bread. I was writing the stuff, but Tina was out there routing. She the one with the bread with us. So, Ike just messed that up altogether.
Yeah.
Ike and Tina. Got you. Got you. I feel you on that one.
The violence will never win. And the people were to try to still, like you said earlier, Doc, I'm going to piggyback on what you said. It has been going on for years. And like we're speaking of last week, it's like the cycle is just perpetuating itself. It's going from the 80s to the 90s to 2000 and on up. But started way back in the 50s and 60s. I mean, the same thing was happening. You know, you just had more men being the abusers. But now, you know, you got a lot of women that are abusers as well.
Yeah. I mean,
you know?
the phrase henpecked.
Yeah.
It means usually more than just, you know, somebody talking crazy to you.
Yeah.
I've hit a man before, but only once in the face, and I didn't get hit back. He knew he was wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he's wrong, all right, but he may have been wrong, but
Yeah.
I feel like he was wrong for hitting him in the face. I
Yeah.
really do. I mean, if he was wrong and, you know, whatever, then might be time to bounce or you know.
Absolutely.
See,
Yeah.
you got those dudes where, you know, if the female hits the guy first and he doesn't do anything, then they're just gonna continue to keep.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay, well, I hit him the first time, so
Yeah.
he ain't gonna
Yeah.
do nothing, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do it again the next
Yeah,
time. we get out of line.
absolutely.
Like,
The statistics of women abusing men isn't as high as men abusing women. Now,
No, it's
I
not.
agree with
Yeah,
that
I agree with that.
wholeheartedly,
Yeah.
But also, men don't report it. So those statistics are skewed.
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
said earlier,
And
they
I
get
still
laughed at.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I still wouldn't think it's as much because men are
Yeah.
bigger, you know?
Yeah.
And then men are taught to be aggressive, like, from birth, you know?
yeah.
Men are taught to be aggressive, only show anger and being calm, I guess.
Yeah.
A boy can't be afraid. He can't cry. He can't
Right.
this, that, and the other.
Right.
You know, I mean, I've seen little boys get stuff slapped out of them because to fix your face when they hurt.
Right,
You know,
right,
your puppy
right.
died. You crying because you miss your puppy.
Yeah.
Your pop slapped the crap out you. Well,
Yeah.
fix your face. My dog died. I mean, my face supposed to be broke right now.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean,
I was told that a man shouldn't, I don't care what a woman did, a man was not supposed to put his hand on her. Well, let me ask this question right here.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. What is it that a man could do to make that woman hit him?
Cheat.
What is it that even cheating? If your man cheat on you, you know, so don't put your hands on anybody.
Man,
But
That's
still, though,
much easier said than
Man,
done
I was
because the
gonna say,
heart is a fickle thing.
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
when a person
Absolutely.
hurt people, hit people. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? If you hurt somebody, and I don't agree with it, but I do understand it. Like
Yeah.
I said earlier,
Yeah.
you know. Hassan is with us. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Hassan.
What up, Kings? 99% of the time, I'm avoiding hitting females unless she has a weapon. Then all bets are off.
Yeah.
What's up, NC? Thank you for joining us. However, the laws to protect women aren't good, hence why many are killed. I feel you on that one. This whole
Yeah.
domestic abuse thing to where they taking guns and stuff, I agree with that wholeheartedly. It
Yeah.
makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But also, it shouldn't be abused. Like, this one guy was filming this woman walk around the house on the phone with the cops, talking about he's beating me, he hit me, oh Lord, he done pushed me down, this, that, and the
Yeah.
other. And he following her, whispering like, when the cops come, I'm gonna show him this video because I'm not touching her.
Okay,
You know?
yeah.
And so it shouldn't be, abused
Yeah.
to where a woman is using the system because she angry at a dude. Hey, Kimberly Miller, thank you for watching this.
And that's always what happens.
But I was gonna say, that's what they do.
Yeah, that's what they do.
When they
Absolutely.
get angry at the guy or significant other, that's they try to use the system and things like that, and it's just it's not fair to us as men.
I feel you.
Yeah. You would be totally surprised of now, when a woman's scorned, all bets are off. All bets are off, because she would literally do just about anything. Like you said, that hurt factor, you can't control your heart and control that hurt and that pain. And when somebody has pain you enough, there's a lot of men in prison right now with life sentence because of that same pain.
There's a book I heard said,
Yeah.
hell hath no fury like
fury
a woman scorned.
Like a woman scorned.
Some book, I may have been the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, no,
it's a book that I read that had that in there. It said that.
You're absolutely right. Couldn't agree
And
with
what
you
if
more.
she used to be a man? Different rules.
Them two dudes right there.
I feel you on that one. Hey, if she used to be a man, then hey, y'all do y'all thing. But now she's a woman, right? You know you know how I feel about it. Real
I was
quick.
gonna say,
Somebody born
didn't we
with a
talk
penis.
about that last
So
week?
but
Take
hey,
us a break now. Yeah.
We're gonna come back to. We're gonna take a break right now, so we're gonna catch you guys when we come back.
Absolutely.
exactly. We're gonna change up the subject a little bit too, because it's funny, but we need to go to the next one. And what if she used to be a man? Then, son,
All bets off.
I ain't with it.
We'll get knocked out.
She used to be a man. We might be fighting as soon as I find out.
Are you an artist, a writer of spoken word? Do you have content ready but need exposure? Get to know me. I'm Alicia, host of a new Facebook live stream show called The Flavor, where we promote local and international talent of all genres. Here are some rules and regulations to the videos that we'll be accepting. They must be radio ready, no cursing, no lewd language. You must send us contact information as well as a YouTube link to your video so we can extract it from there. Email us at 1061tv@gmail.com. Thank you for your time. Content ready.
Hi, I'm Harry Lennox, and you're watching TV 1061, your global network.
Hi, this is Bill Duke, and you're watching TV 1061, your global network.
Joining us, and we want to keep you here. We're going to jump right back into the show, and we're going to finish up on this topic of the abuse that men suffer by being hit by a woman and the reaction that men take along with that of hitting that woman back. We want to get your comments. Please comment in and let us know how you feel about the show and about the topics that we're dissing on. So go ahead, Doc.
When they talk, when people always say there's never a need to hit anybody.
Right.
And while I agree that people shouldn't, there are instances where I understand.
Right.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Somebody cheating on you in your house. If you shoot them, I get it. I'm not saying I agree with it, but somebody spit on you and you slap shit out of them, thank you, Felix, then I understand. I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but if you walk up to me and spit in my face, really? That's like the ultimate sign of disrespect.
yeah,
So,
that's
you know,
total
if you catch that handprint on the side of your face, don't be mad at me, because you just did it.
But what about the word say turn the other cheek?
Yeah, I
You
got
would
you.
turn
I'm
the other
gonna slap
cheek,
that. I'm
but
gonna slap the one cheek, and they can try to turn the other one. But check it out.
Absolutely. Now the word say turn the other cheek.
Got you.
Hey, but-
Got you. I hit him in the face with a Bible if necessary. I'm just saying. But you gotta think about that real talk. Would you walk up to a bear and
Right.
slap it?
Of course not.
Because you know that bear got something for your ass. If you
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
consider me a bear. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Hey, help me with kid gloves. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't with that nonsense.
Right.
Just some things ain't, you know. And then, I'm not letting nobody hit my woman.
Yeah.
So if a woman was to hit my woman, she might catch it. 'Cause
Right. What about
I don't play them.
if another woman?
That's what I
here?
said.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, all my, whether it be my significant other, whoever I was dealing with, I've always protected whoever I was with.
Right.
Like, I don't care if it was another woman trying to,
Exactly. I don't play them kind of games.
Yeah, exactly.
If she was in a car accident, your woman, and the guy got out, his car said, "Lady, you hit my car," and just slapped her in the face.
I'm beating his ass.
If my woman was in a car accident,
Yeah.
I'm jumping out trying to fight.
Yeah.
It could have been her fault.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Exactly.
I know that I'm not the most whatever rap to type.
Yeah.
But I'm just being honest. If you hurt her, I'm going to be going off for pure rage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be a thing to
adrenaline.
where I'm thinking, well, this person did this and she did that. Who's at fault? No.
Right.
She's hurt.
Right.
Hurt bad.
Right.
Somebody got to catch these hands because now I'm angry.
As in being a married man or having a fiance or having a girlfriend, that's the first sign of protection of you protecting your woman at own call. But to let the public know, what if it's your woman that's causing the conflict?
It doesn't matter.
And causing the pain. No, I'm talking about to you.
Oh,
You
to
know,
me, I'm trying to
you.
walk off or run or close the door or
because
leave
you
with
see
something
yourself grabbing your woman by the neck and you saying, "Stop it, stop it, stop it."
And next thing you know, she gone.
Say it again, brother.
Next thing you know,
Absolutely.
she gone.
She gone.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, and that has happened. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know of a guy. I ain't gonna call his name. 'Cause I don't know it.
Right.
But he was in a affair, and dude came in and he was like, "Hey, bro, I ain't know you live here." Dude blew his arm off.
Wow.
Crime of passion. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
What up, Tone? Excuse me, Anthony Baldwin. What up, Tone? Tone said he fully agreed. Don't touch mine. I feel you on that one. Dolores Peoples, thank you for joining us. You one of our favorites. You know, we see you every week. We appreciate you for joining us. Yeah, don't touch mine. I feel you, bro.
Right,
I ain't with it.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Hit her and it's on. You know what I'm saying? But not talk to her too wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if I'm there. Like if she call me and I gotta go there, then I don't have time to think about it and be calm.
Yeah.
But if I'm there and you disrespect my woman, then you got to learn. You know, she ain't the one.
Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more. You know, I mean, that's what your wife or your fiance or your woman is there for you, and vice versa. If I were to get into something, an altercation, and my wife is behind me and somebody beat me to death, I don't want to look back and you standing there hollering. You know, you better grab something and get in this thing with me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm different on that one. I'm not with it.
Yeah.
I don't want my woman hit, kick, scratch.
Yeah.
Somebody beat me to death, get in the car,
And
drive off,
just drive off.
or get in the car and get my
I mean,
pistol.
but it's
If I ain't got it on
something
my
that
hip.
she could do to probably assist you from getting beat to
My
death.
girl, itty bitty.
Okay,
I don't
gotcha,
see her
yeah.
unless I'm getting beat by an infant.
Yeah.
I can't see her, you know, doing too much damage to nobody because she's small.
Gotcha.
Now she thinks she thinks she big and all this that and the other, but she little.
Yeah,
She tiny.
yeah.
Pick her up like this and throw her in there or something.
And I bet
But-
if you just see Tana, she probably pack a mean punch.
Got you. You
Yeah.
play that nonsense. You want to hurt her hand, but I don't want her hit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, no,
Yeah.
don't hit, kick, push, punch. Don't.
Yeah,
try.
yeah, I
I'll take that ass
definitely
whooping. Plus, I mean,
can relate and understand that.
as a man from the West Side,
Yeah.
you kind of talk. You know, if it comes to blows, you in it to somebody break it up, to the person leave, or your heart stop pumping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, fighting ain't nothing that I'm gonna do just willy nilly. But on
Yeah.
that same note, if I'm in it, I don't need her help because
Right.
you know I'm pretty good with these things.
Yeah.
And if I ain't, then I take that L and move on about my day if I can.
Yeah, okay.
You know, you knock me unconscious and walk off, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. You blow my head off, then I ain't like I'm ready to fight no more anyway. but as long as long as that heart pumping, then I'm good with these.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, I feel you on that one. Now,
So
speaking
y'all
of being
definitely
good
come
with
in.
these,
Yeah, go ahead.
go with the murder.
Yeah, okay.
The murder, death, kill.
Yeah. Now that's the thing about it is I don't know too many people that want to do the murder and wind up in jail for the rest of your
Exactly.
life. You know what I'm saying? Can you avoid that? Can you get around that? At what point of the altercation are you to say, well, man, I'm mad, but I'm not that mad. What I have to do something to spend the rest of my life in a situation. Yeah.
I mean, you just gotta learn how to walk off. I mean, me personally, I'm gonna just walk off.
Yeah.
No matter how mad I am, because I have a temper problem. So.
Yeah.
It's crazy to sound. I know I have anger problem though with my lady. I don't.
Yeah.
It's like if she talking crazy, I just look at her and be like, okay. And then when she finish, can we turn TV or something like that? I mean, it's not a big deal to me because, I mean, I don't see her as a threat at all. Alphonse said he had a guy yelling at his wife at a laundromat. The guy didn't see him in the car, and his wife was at fault. He got out the car and told dude, look, this my girl. I'll handle her. If you keep talking crazy to her, though, I'm going to lay your ass out.
Right.
So I suggested he shut the hell up and roll out. And the brother did. The brother walked away. Exactly, because a lot of time a dude will step to a woman that he feel like is alone. Because he a punk in the heart, he ain't got no heart. He bitch made in his heart. So he'll step to a woman, but if a dude come up to him, then
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you remember the case down in Florida, I guess 2017 or 2 years ago, where the black guy and his family had pulled up to the convenience store, and his wife got into the altercation with the white guy.
Yeah.
And the white guy had some words with her.
I
and then the boyfriend got out of the car and was like, "What you say to my woman?" And they got into it, and the white guy shot him in the chest and killed him.
But he lied too.
Yeah.
Because now the black guy, I don't know if he beat him up or he pushed him or what, but the white guy
I think
was
he
on the
just pushed
ground.
him, yeah.
Then he pushed him and the white guy was on the ground, and the white guy pulled out a gun, and then he stepped back with his hands up, and the guy shot him. Then the guy said that it was a stand your ground thing. He pulled a gun out, and the guy kept coming toward him.
Yeah.
And they initially wasn't even going to go to trial. Video is out from the beginning that showed everything.
Right.
Showed the guy back up with his hands up and everything. That's why his ass in jail for murder now, thank goodness.
Yeah, that stand your ground law, man. I think they blowing that out of proportion. That's the same thing that got my man off that killed Trayvon.
Exactly.
Stand your ground. I mean, how you gonna stand your ground against a soda pop and a bag of Skittles?
Exactly.
Exactly.
And
I mean, that's
the
ridiculous.
biggest thing though is the operator kept telling him, "We don't need you to follow him.
Right.
We don't need you to follow him.
Right.
Stop." But he did anyway. He hunted that boy down and killed him.
Yeah,
Thank you,
absolutely.
David Bledsoe, for joining us. We appreciate you. Are you any kin of Drew out of curiosity? He was a pretty good quarterback back in the day. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Everybody who went behind Drew Bledsoe did great.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
did great.
Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the murder death.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. Next subject, please.
All right. We're moving right along. Continue to comment on the Popeyes or Chick-fil-A. Continue to comment on the Whoopi Gold comment. But we're going to take you to another topic that's in the media today. And if you know anything about Simone Biles, she's a gold medal gymnast, one of the best African-American gymnasts that we've ever seen. Yeah. Well, recently in the news, her brother Tevin was arrested here in Georgia on murder charges that he committed in Ohio. It took Georgia to hold him and for the find. If you ever want to do something, don't come to Georgia to do it. But Georgia, he's still here in Georgia. Well, I think he was extradited about 2 days ago back to Ohio. But the mere fact is that he was her brother. It brought a lot of media attention to Georgia, and the fact that his sister is a gold medalist and a national hero to our people and to our community. And we would like you to send comments on it, what you think, that should they ridicule her, should they scandalize or kill her character because of something that her brother allegedly is accused of.
I don't care if he did it.
Right.
You can't help who you know.
That's right. Absolutely.
She didn't choose her brother. It ain't like, she said, I want this one. I want the murderer. I want the one who's going to kill somebody or something to that effect. She had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Exactly. What up, Ree? Excuse me. Tyree Rand. Thank you for joining us. What up, Ree? Holla at your boy. Thank you, David, for the no. I was kind of joking, but, still, you never know. You never know.
Right.
So it's not the most common name on the planet. So, just saying. But it's crazy how they associate people with somebody else.
Right.
I mean, that had nothing to do with her. Since she's the best gymnast I've seen since Dominique Dawes.
Yes,
One of the kind
yeah.
barely touched the thing and then they back up.
Right.
I mean, them women are bad. I mean, they be flipping and jumping and twirling. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that African cat doing that on dirt? He was
missed
on
that
a,
one.
yeah, this African cat was on like a little dirt strip.
Yeah.
Doing gymnastics,
Yeah.
flipping and running, and I was like, what the? Cause you know they got springs in the floor.
Yeah.
This cat was
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was blown away. Them cats ain't no joke. Oh yeah, but back to the murder thing.
Right.
Come on, be real.
Yeah.
She can't help it. That's her
Right.
brother.
Yeah.
You know? And who knows the circumstances behind the murder? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I mean,
well, they have been killing her on social media. They have been killing her character, saying her brother is a murderer. She shouldn't compete. And I just think that that's totally immoral and is wrong because this young lady worked so hard for her accolades and for her accomplishments, and for it to be smeared or torn down in an instance for something that her brother, and I do say this, allegedly committed these crimes in Ohio. And I just think that they shouldn't do it. And I think that we should send this lady love and support, about the situation, but she's not getting that, dog.
yeah, and she should. Well, I don't think enough people know about it either.
Yeah,
Because I mean, if you watch that Meek Mill story on is it Amazon TV? I want to say. But if you watch the Meek Mill story, you see how that judge did him wrong for so long, and now people are standing together and saying free Meek, because the judge screwed him over so bad, so long. It's ridiculous. If we see somebody getting screwed over, then that's when we got a ban. And it ain't a black thing, it's a right and wrong thing.
Absolutely.
If you see somebody getting treated wrong, then as an American, then you're supposed to step in and act right. I mean, ain't that's integrity? Doing what's right because it's the right thing to do. I mean, come on, really?
Absolutely. People celebrate, well, I put this way, they won't celebrate your success, but they'll celebrate your downfall.
Oh, yeah.
Real easy and real simple. If you tell them you got a new job or you got a new car, you got a new house, that ain't what they want to hear, because everybody's not going to share in on your blessings. Everybody's not going to be happy about your blessings,
They say that America likes nothing more, America likes nothing more than a hero except destroying the hero.
Right, absolutely.
Because when somebody's out there, we all have a past.
Yeah,
I mean, out of the billions of people been on the planet, supposedly there's only been one that was perfect. So they let you know the odds of being perfect on this planet.
That's
so
right.
To say that, this person ain't never, crapped and didn't wash his hands is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
But to say that her brother did something and now she can't compete, that's insane.
Totally insane. But I want you all to hold that thought. We're going to come right back. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Talk Show Kings.
Yeah, people ask you 90% of the time, I can feel that.
Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Elmer Horn with Douglas County Sheriff's Office, and we're here at one of our communities, and Sheriff Pounds is here with us. And Sheriff Pounds is very involved in his communities, and he come out. We brought out our grill and our smoker so we can come out and help cook for this community. And Sheriff Pounds himself has come out and helped cook with us, and he's here to cook and help these folks today.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the programs that I call Taking My Community Back. If you don't get out there and get involved in your community, you ain't gonna be able to get it back. And the sad part about it, we losing our young men at such a pace that it's unreal. We got to come up with something that will help us with these children. Got to. So this is what I'm doing. I love it. I'm out here in the sun. It's hot, but like I said earlier, we're going to do these until we get that gap between law enforcement and the community bridge. We're going to bridge that gap because we're going to get out of here. We're going to shake hands. We're going to find out if they got any kind of problem we can assist them with and invite them to the sheriff's office and come to the roll call. Just come see what's going on at the office. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you, Sheriff Pounds. And like I said, this is just one of many events that we bring this grill out to help with our communities and get involved. I'm here today at one of our community outreach days with our sound truck. And our sound truck is used for just what you see. We come out to community days, we play loud music, and be able to just have a good time with it and enjoy our community. At a sheriff's office, you get to see us in a little different light. We're not always out there writing tickets or locking people up. We come out to your community day and be a part of your day and help you celebrate your community. And this is just one of the ways that we can do that was with our sound truck. We're here today at one of our...
Hi, I'm Harry Lennox, and you're watching TV 1061, your global network.
Hi, this is Bill Duke, and you're watching TV 1061, your global network.
Thank you for coming back. Thank you for listening to the show. I hope you're enjoying the show thus far, and we're going to jump back into the last segment that we were speaking on. And if you've been following the news lately, social media has really dragged the name of Simone Biles through the mud. Recently, her elder brother, Tevin, was arrested here in Georgia on murder charges that he was facing in Ohio. Well, anyway, since then, Simone Biles, the gold medalist of this country, so to speak, that represent not only herself, but the United States on several gold medals, has been ridiculed. She's been asked, not by the league, but by social media, to not participate in the upcoming Olympics because of something that her brother allegedly did. And I just feel that is morally wrong, and I don't think nobody should experience that, especially when you are an icon, an American icon that is, not just to the people of color, but throughout the generations of U.S. sports, that they should ridicule her.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, exactly, I agree 100%.
At a time when we have the White House that we do, and patriotism is being is declining because everybody's pit against everybody. To have somebody who's going out there winning gold medals for America, to tell them not to compete because your brother did something. She has no control over her brother.
Absolutely not.
I mean, you know, if it was her and her brother did whatever together, I get it. But she may not have even been there. So you know, I mean, how can you tell her that we're punishing you because that's something your brother did? That's insane.
Exactly.
And they've been doing that for years. We can sit here and roll off a list of celebrities that have had relatives be incarcerated, go to jail for whatever, for this and that. And a lot of them, and I'm quoting this, have said something, and then a lot of them haven't. They pick and choose the celebrities that they want to throw under the bus, so to speak.
Well, the relative has very little fame 9 times out of 10. So in order to make a story, then I'm gonna tie it into so-and-so because they're famous. But what are you doing to so-and-so's career? That should matter. Nobody career should be devastated because of something that they had nothing to do with.
She didn't pick up her family.
Exactly.
Absolutely. None of us did, really.
Yeah, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Absolutely.
You can't pick your family nose, and they won't let you.
Absolutely. You know. So for and I'll say this: it's not everybody. It's just a certain group of people on social media that's ridiculing this young African, Black American, successful sports figure. Only a certain people that's doing it. Everybody's not doing it. So I can't say, well, the whole social media of this community or that community is doing it. It's only one group of people that's doing it, Doc.
To me, it's a trip how that group is all together. Because a lot of that group who are saying the exact same thing we're saying.
Absolutely.
And the group is, drum roll, a lot of Caucasian people. Being realistic. But I think it's those same Caucasian people who are trying to do the divisiveness, who are trying to get us to go against each other, who are trying to get us to fight each other. I mean, what is a better divisive tool than to say somebody who is a hero shouldn't compete no more for something they didn't do? Because they know that people who are aware of it are going to stand behind her. So now again, we're pitting us versus them. And all of us, the us should be U.S. not black people,
absolutely.
white people,
Yeah.
brown people, Asian people, so on and so forth.
Right.
To me, that's again, that's a bunch of nonsense.
Right.
You know.
When she won the gold medals, she didn't win the gold medals for a certain group of people.
Are you sure?
I'm almost positive. She won it for like
Atlanta. She won it for Atlanta.
No, she won it for U.S. of A because on her uniform it said
Her name.
USA.
It didn't say her name.
No, it said USA.
Oh. Did that
USA.
mean what USA? What?
The United States of America.
Exactly. Come on.
Absolutely. So give this young girl credit for all the hard work that she's done. You got to think about what she does is not a team sport. It's an individual sport that takes individual training, individual physical welfare, individual mental welfare.
Exactly.
So she did it on an individual basis, but guess who celebrated it? In the United States. Everybody celebrated
Now,
it.
I ain't gonna call Michael Phelps' name.
Right,
But
absolutely.
there was a swimmer, the real Aquaman.
Yeah.
Who was caught, I want to say, smoking weed.
Of course.
And it was, some
Of course.
people were saying that he shouldn't compete anymore.
Right, of course.
Most people, including the weed smokers,
Right.
but were saying, hey, leave this man alone. That's
Yeah.
a misdemeanor, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
The man swim better than the orca.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. And then
Right.
eventually, they left him alone.
They
Same
sure
thing
did.
now. We
They
need to
left
come
him
together,
alone. Yeah.
Come together as
Yeah.
Americans and say, leave her alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't ruin
Right.
that career.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What her
Yeah.
brother did, because that's not fair to
Absolutely.
her.
Exactly.
She
Yeah.
worked hard for where
Yeah.
she got to, and that's
Hey,
just not
yeah.
right.
over there off of Marietta Street, it's a billboard that says "Free Meek."
Right.
You're gonna get a billboard somewhere that says "Leave Biles alone."
Leave
How
Biles
should compete.
alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they need to take some pictures of her with her medals. That's what they need to do.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And quit trying to tie her to nonsense.
Right. So definitely comment in on these topics. You know, we have some wonderful topics, and we'll continue to have wonderful topics. But we do seek your comments. So please follow this show and
yeah.
continue to comment in.
NC, thank you for commenting on the change of scenery, I guess.
Right.
Because, yeah, I was wondering about that. I want to ask you guys, how do you like this look compared to the look of the table? You know, it's not a real topic, but let me know what you think.
Yeah.
And if you have some things that you won't discuss, let us know. Because, you know, we want to talk about things that are relevant and things that are,
Right.
you know, in the now. You know, so.
Absolutely. Also, listeners and watchers, we have a platform that we are willing to share with you. If you can just contact us, if you're an entrepreneur and you have a business out there and you want your business advertised, please give us a call so that we can help you establish your business or credibility over the air. You know, people watch TV all the time. What better place to have it done but right here on Talk Show Kings.
Exactly.
TV 1061. We would love to have you and love to, if your business is not already a success, let us help you make it successful.
Exactly.
And you can do that by contacting us, Doc, myself, or Takar, or King Hassan. You know, or contact Felix itself, or Marcus. You know, there's all kind of ways to contact us, but if you're looking for that advertisement and you want your business established as credible, being in Atlanta, Georgia, this is a big city, and I almost guarantee people don't even know about you. Let us help you. Let us jumpstart your business.
We got viewers that's not in Atlanta. It's
Absolutely.
like Mika and Angie, they're in Virginia.
Right.
Tyree, he's in Kansas.
Right.
Jerry, one of our he's a firefighter up in New York. I mean, you know, we have people that
Yeah.
are not just Atlanta. So wherever you are, if you want your business sponsored, then
Absolutely.
let us know. You know, we'll give you a shout
Absolutely.
out.
We are in the sponsoring business.
TV 1061.
1061TV@gmail.com.
There you go, right there.
Again, that's 1061TV@gmail.com.
One more time.
One more time.
1061TV@gmail.com.
Boy, you so good at that, man.
Good at that, man.
So please feel free to reach out at any given time. Follow us on Facebook. We would love to hear your comment. We would love for you to follow this show and support this show. We need all the support we can get, and with your support, we're going to grow and grow and grow, and we're going to be invested in the community.
Exactly.
If you help us to invest and put back in our community, Nipsey Hussle couldn't have said it no best. When you become successful, invest back into the community. And again, I want you all to know it's okay to taste success, but don't swallow it, because you become too full of yourself that you won't see the big picture. And the big picture is helping each other in our community.
Alphonse is in Texas. Thank you, Alphonse. Hey, Harriet Lucas Kermichi, we appreciate you for watching. And you was thinking you like the change. That's cool. We appreciate the feedback, because we want feedback on everything.
Yes.
That might mean I have to wear some pants with no holes in them. Because you would take my hide my pants till I put my t-shirt and my jacket thinking I'm doing something. Hey, also, you know, let us know what you think. If you have a business and, you know, you have clothing or something that you want to let us know.
Absolutely.
You know, we
we'll
got
model your clothes for you.
Exactly.
We don't mind, you know, putting you out there, model your clothes.
Exactly.
As long as it ain't no Speedos.
So you telling me?
Exactly. I ain't had a pair of Speedos since '78, so don't send me.
That's a picture I just never want to see. You only got to find cat pictures from 78, keep it to yourself. Please. Yeah, okay, we talked about Chick-fil-A today.
Yes,
Chick-fil-A
yes.
Popeyes debate.
Yes.
I'm throwing Wendy's in there. You know, that Wendy's chicken
Try
sandwich.
that Wendy's sandwich.
Add mushrooms and bacon if you like mushrooms and bacon, because that make that sandwich off chain. Then we stepped into the should men hit women back, or not necessarily should it happen, but shouldn't everybody keep their hands to themselves?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would really like to know, and I hate to jump back and forth on that one.
But go ahead.
But, okay, it's so much that women always claim men do.
Right.
But I think women do the same things. Men just don't talk about it as much.
Yeah, I would agree to that. I don't think they do. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Women lie to men just as much as easier to give away vagina than it is penis.
Yeah.
But see, the women, they try to be more sneakier with it. You know,
Exactly.
they want to hush with it. They not, you know.
Yeah. And men talk too much. Men like to showcase.
Exactly. Men ego like to try to brag about that nonsense they own.
Exactly.
But I'm saying that when women do stuff and they're caught, men don't sit and talk about it over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That's where a woman, you know, 10, 12 years later, she'll still be talking about the dude who cheated on her, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's over with. Come on, let that go. Hey, Queen, Marcia McQueen, I was working charity yesterday at the stadium, and I saw Queen down there. Thank you for watching, Marcy. We appreciate you. I can't see everybody's name, so if you on here and I didn't shout you out, I apologize, but I can't see everybody's name. I shout out the names that I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
We want to definitely make sure that each Sunday that we're on the air, that we get at least 1,000 to 1,500 viewers. We want our ratings to skyrocket. But we need your help. We definitely need your help. Tell a friend about us. And tell that friend to tell a friend about us.
Let us know what you want us to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're interested, we figure people will, you know.
Yes.
So tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunties, your grandmas, your mamas, everybody that you know about the Talk Show Kings.
I like talking about relationships because women fascinate me. Y'all just do. I'm just saying. So I like talking about relationships, but we can't have a relationship show all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean,
exactly.
And then a lot of times I'm not too much into current events because I don't care.
Yeah.
But I need to. I'm gonna start trying to care.
Absolutely.
So I can learn about you know, who Idris Elba sleeping with. And
absolutely. Because we know you want to know.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And to keep you informed, then that's why we need your comments. What you want to know as watchers of the TV show, so we'll know what to bring you exactly. Every Sunday at 6:30, we'll know what to bring you.
I want to talk about like single mothers raising little boys.
Right.
I want to talk about that because I feel like that a lot of times women unintentionally take the heart out their son. And by taking the heart out, I mean they don't let him go through hardships. Like if he's getting bullied or something like that, a woman will step to the bully like, leave my son alone, this, that, and the other. And she need to tell her son, look, if I ain't there, then, you know, whether you get beat up or not, you still need to put your hand and do
Right.
You know, he got to know that under no circumstances does he allow himself to be picked on.
Let me ask you a question.
He got to have that heart.
What makes a woman a single mother?
She don't have a dude with her.
Okay.
Not in the kid's life, in my opinion.
And I couldn't agree more. Do you know that through my ministry, what I found out is that a father can still be in the home and that mother is still considered a single mother because of what the father does not do to parent the child. A lot of dads go to work, come home, they never spend the time with the child.
A lot of times,
They're in the
like
street,
that.
absolutely
I mean,
never
it's
spend
like,
the time.
how much time? Just because you're there, don't mean that you're contributing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're going to
Absolutely.
be there, then it should be. Again, I think that the best kids are the ones who mother love them like crazy, fathers love them like crazy, and both spend time with them, teaching them.
I couldn't
you know
agree
what I'm
with
saying?
you more.
Because no offense to any woman, I mean, hey, I got nothing but love for y'all. But there are certain things about men that a man has to pass down because you simply don't know.
I've always said that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, if you see a little boy in the bathroom with his pants down, peeing, you know that his dad ain't there because his dad was there. He would know, you know, that ain't something that dudes do. You know what I'm saying?
A little boy that goes to the restroom and all the time he's sitting out on the toilet. Don't never stand up over it. He sit who
want to talk at the stall. Bro, when you at the stall, anytime your thing is out, you don't want nobody talking to you. You don't want to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I mean, that's something Caucasian people do. You know, they be at the stall. You know, hey, buddy.
I disagree wholeheartedly. I was doing there. That's a stereotype. Now you need to let that go. Cause I know plenty of dudes that will tell you, hey, we're in the bathroom. You ain't got nothing to say to me. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We got a lot of stereotypes we got to fight through.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
Hey, it was a fun show.
Absolutely.
But we came to the end. We done ran out of time.
Absolutely.
Thank everybody for joining us. We love to see your comments, and you know we love to know what you think. Let us know what you want to talk about. And we like to do a show strictly of comments that you want to hear about. You know.
Absolutely.
That would be great. But
absolutely,
we got to. Hey, if some rappers out there, put some words to our theme song.
Absolutely.
I like to bounce to it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Tell me some words to it, and we can have a little contest or something. You know, you can win an autographed picture from London.
We definitely, with all our heart, like to thank you for tuning in. Such a great hour that we spend here on TV 1061.
Exactly.
Once again, we'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Felix Washington, our wonderful executive producer. Also to Marcus Gibbon, who makes everything happen out here. Also, our social media person,
Shante Barksdale.
Miss Barksdale, we love you. We miss you. You got to get back to the show, huh?
Well, hey, she worked from she can
absolutely,
do and they ain't got to necessarily be here.
You want to shout out to your mom right quick?
I'd like to give a shout out to Miss Regina Janice Schofield, one of the most beautiful people on the planet, who I get my silly from, and I also get my don't know how to shut the hell up or don't have good social norms.
Absolutely.
Because my mom will say anything at the drop of a dime to anybody.
Absolutely.
She really don't have no sense.
Your mom, we met her, such a wonderful, beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Miss Harriet Kamish. Pretty sure she's watching right now. So.
Hey, Miss Kamish, nice meeting you.
Smile when you
absolutely. Definitely like to give a shout out to my mother, Miss Geneva London. Thank you, Mom. I hope you feel better. I hope you get better. I love you so much. Do a shout out to my church, to my pastor, and I wouldn't be me if I didn't give a shout out to the one that makes it all happen, and that's my beautiful wife, Natalie. Sweetie, I love you so much. God couldn't. I know that God loves me because He gave me you. I thank you so much.
So sweet.
Absolutely.
I like that, bro. I like that.
My man.
Yeah.
So we definitely going to shout out. We're going to tune out to next time.
We got to give a shout out to the King. We got to give a shout out to King Hassan,
King Hassan,
and the situation that popped up.
Yes.
And we got to give a shout out to King Robert Wright.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's going on with you, Robert, but you need to holler at us.
Come on back, Robert. You know, catch also Talk Show Divas. Every Sunday at 4:30, got a wonderful show. Also catch Flavor. You know, if you got anything, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and you want to be this breakout artist, definitely contact the Flavor and send in some paperwork, some tapes, or your CDs, mix CDs.
Brent Jackson, when we was in the poetry group, you know how you spit.
Yeah.
Tone, Black Lion, you know how you spit. Where you went? I'm just saying. And when I say rappers, I'm not talking about, it could be a rapper, a poet, a poem, or whatever. I don't care if you're a male or a female or whatever you choose to be. But I'm saying that, you know, throw some words to that beat so we can bounce to it. You know, you feel me?
Absolutely. Once again, I'm representing the A-Town by way of Macon, Georgia.
Representing the A by the way of the A.
And I'm rapping the Bean, Boston.
There you have it. Talk Show Kings.
We out. Later, family.
TV 1061, conceptualizing your ideas across the world and beyond.